Gosh, yeah. Welcome. Super, super happy to see you all. We're going to make some magic tonight. It's a really special healing tonight, and I'm so thrilled to see how many people are here. And more people keep coming in. That's so beautiful. Like I said, it's really special. We're going to do a healing that is about bringing peace to ourselves and also into the world. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Lisa Campion. I'm a psychic and energy healer, a spiritual counselor. I'm an author of a whole bunch of books these days. Too many to mention, actually. It's kind of cool. And I've been working as a psychic since I was 19 years old. But these days, I really feel like my mission in life is to help psychics, healers, and empaths to really polish up and own and step fully into their gifts because I think the world needs all the healers it can get. And that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to heal the world. I know we are. Um, and I also train people to become professional psychic healers because I'm very dedicated to my mission of creating an army of healers to go out there and save the world, which clearly needs saving. That's what we're going to do tonight. I also do these monthly group healings because they're really fun for me. And I feel like I love impacting a lot of people. I love giving to you. I love sharing what I can do with you and having you be in a position where all you have to do is receive. That makes me really feel good. And it's a pretty stressful world at the moment. We all need this time to relax and receive. Today, we're going to be doing a little giving and a little receiving. We're going to be doing some both of that. And in this healing, we're going to be focusing on fostering peace within ourselves, which is where I believe peace needs to start. And then we're going to bring that energy, kind of mix it in with some energy from divine source, from the earth, and we're going to spread that out into a wave across the world. I believe that our combined energies and intentions can make a really big difference in the world, and that even as we come together, and this is what I've noticed from doing these group healings for a couple of years now, that the group healings have so much more power because when we come together as a collective, we amp the level of energy that we're receiving both for ourselves, but also for the energy that we're going to be giving out into the world today. And there actually has been quite a lot of research and experiments that have repeatedly shown that when individuals come together in prayer and healing meditations, not only does it create a benefit in the people who are participating, but it also provides measurable positive changes in the world. It's so cool. A while ago, they did this sort of worldwide study where they asked a lot of meditation, healing, and prayer groups to come together and pray at the same time. Maybe you've been a part of those groups. And then they measured what happened in the crime and the violence in the world. And it went down like over and over again. That's proven to be true. So I don't know, that's kind of a beautiful thing. And I feel like, I don't know about you, but I feel like for me, like in the face of all of this senseless violence, war, mass shootings, it's rolling across our news feed every day. It can really feel overwhelming and leaving us to question, like, what can I do? And I want to change that question to what can we do together collectively? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to come together, hold our intention, and channel this collective energy of love, compassion, and peace out into the world. One of my spiritual teachers says that we really can't control what's going on in the world. That seems true to me. I certainly can't. But we can control our own state of consciousness. And that the outer world is a reflection of our inner state of consciousness. It's an interesting theory that oftentimes seems really true to me. So what we're going to do in this healing together and our time together is to shift our state of consciousness into as peaceful and loving vibe as we can. I think we need a little time to process all the emotional turmoil that we might be feeling about what's going on in the world or in our personal lives right now. So we're going to have some time to do that. It's going to be an internal processing for you. So this may be a time when you want to have your journal with you. And then we're going to do that, finding peace within ourselves and radiating that out through the world. And we're also going to be holding a vision of peace for the world and praying for anyone in the world who's suffering and to bring relief for suffering for the world and for ourselves too. So here's how it all works. We're going to be starting with a guided meditation and a collective prayer. Then I'm going to be doing So that guided meditation takes, I don't know, it's a little bit of a longer meditation tonight. So maybe 10 minutes. And during that, you can participate as much or as little as you like. Please feel free to join add your intentions quietly. And we're going to keep everybody's mics closed while we're working together. So in your mind or in your journal, in your heart, you're going to share your intentions for the world as we're doing that part. And then we're going to go into a healing part. So we sort of switch out of the guided meditation. And the next part of the healing is where you are going to receive a healing. And during that, I really offer that you sit back and relax. Feel free to make yourself comfortable, lie down, turn off your camera. You want to be somewhere very, very comfy. When I do these healings, I don't play any music, so it's going to be quiet. But please, please, please don't be actually driving while you're receiving this healing, because it will, it's very relaxing. I don't want you to fall asleep at the wheel, okay? And because this meditation's rather a long meditation, it's okay if you kind of space out, fall asleep. It's going to work anyway. Once we pull in the vibes, it's so easy to hit that altered state of consciousness and that sort of consciousness shift that sometimes you're not going to be awake, and that's okay. Follow along best you can. And if you're sleeping, it's all happening on a subconscious level, which is just fine. So when I get to the healing part, I'm doing a quantum level healing for us and for our humanity and for the planet, for the world. I've been doing Reiki, and practicing Reiki and teaching Reiki for 25 years now. So there's going to be a little bit of Reiki at the end of the healing, just to help you integrate what's been going on. But mostly I'm going to be doing something called quantum light wave healing. And this is a healing modality that I was downloaded to me really by my guides about 5 years ago. And it's very powerful. It's sort of a fifth dimensional healing, and quantum healing is very fast. It's sort of above the level of the chakras, although we are going to do some chakra balancing at the end. And it really, really gets to the root of the issue. It moves energy really fast.
Addie, come on.
Moves a ton of energy too. So I feel like I'm a conduit for this energy, and there are a lot of angels and ascended masters who are participating in this healing. So I feel like this quantum energy is moving through me. The good thing is you can watch this at any time. You can watch it repeatedly. We're gonna when the healing's over, we'll send you a copy of it so you can share it, pass it around, watch it as many times as you like. It's really yours, and you can receive the benefits of participating in the healing, even if you're not present with us right now while it's happening. I'm going to be using a proxy, so you might see me with my bear. This is my bear. And the way that this distance healing and quantum healing works is we put a hologram of you and anybody else that is going to watch the healing ever into to receive the healing through the proxy. I think it's a really good idea if you want to write into the chat the names or places of people you want to send healing to. Please go ahead and do that. I think that's a great idea. So if there are particular people that you want to send healing to, please write it in the chat and we'll include those sentiments into the healing. But it's so hard for me to say what will happen for you when you receive the healing. Everyone has a really different experience. You might just really sort of float away, fall asleep, get really relaxed. Sometimes emotions come up, and often they do. So if that does, that's where you want to process in your journal, or give your heart a little hold, or let yourself cry, whatever works for you to let all the feels come up and out. And as I said, everyone's mic is going to be muted so that we have a really peaceful recording now. If we have some time at the end, I will invite you to open up your mics and we can share a little bit about what we experienced. I think that's also a beautiful thing. So let's go ahead. And I'm so happy to see everybody's names. I'm gonna look at and read those names while we're doing the healing. So thank you for writing all that down. And let's just begin with a little bit of grounding. It's really important to start this deep, deep energy work we do with being grounded, cleared, and protected, and being really, really present in our beings right now. So if you are sitting on the floor, if you're sitting on the ground, try having your feet on the floor. If you're lying down, you just want to relax. So sit somewhere comfy and lie down. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, I invite you to do that. Definitely want to center yourself and center yourself by just finding a place to put your hands on your chest. So maybe you put your hand on your heart, maybe you put your hand on your belly. And as we center ourselves, we breathe ourselves back home. Come back home to yourself with your breath. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe in, all the scattered parts of yourself are going to come on back home. All your thoughts, all your feelings, everything you were doing before you got here, everything you got to do when our time is over, it's all going to be there. But right now, just be in this space and time together. And we're going to do a little grounding now. So, and clearing. So I want you to imagine that there's a big beam of light coming in the top of your head. And that light is coming from divine source, whatever that means for you. And it's coming down into your head like a big spotlight, like a big beam of light. And as it comes down into your mind, into your head, it's just going to begin to calm and relax your mind. We're going to just begin to look at our thinking, our thoughts, and let them go. Let them sort of fly away like butterflies on the wind. You can notice your thoughts. We're just going to let them go. And then we're going to move that energy down into our belly. So bring that light right down into your belly. And as you bring your light down into your belly, just soften up your belly a little bit. Let it relax. Let yourself be present in that part of your body. If you're feeling tension or anxiety, release it on an exhale breath. And then bring that light on your next exhale. Imagine that beam of light coming all the way to the top of your head and landing right in your tailbone. Feel your tailbone. As you come into your tailbone, we get very embodied. So it's a good time to recognize and honor your body. And then on the next exhale, just release anything you're holding in your system, any fear, any doubt, any pain, any energy you picked up from other people. We're going to release it down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet. We're going to give it back to the earth. And with a lot of respect, gratitude, we ask the earth to throw all of this energy right on the compost bin. Let's let it all go. The earth is going to transmute this energy. And I promise we're going to give a lot of beautiful energy back to the earth. And now let's bring that light back into your heart. So drawing that light back into your heart, and maybe it helps to put your hand on your heart again and notice what you're feeling right now. Just notice what emotions are in you. If there's turmoil or pain or suffering or guilt, fear. Maybe you're angry or sad or stressed. It's great if you're feeling awesome. If your heart's feeling awesome, that's wonderful. Let's invite that in too. Whatever you're feeling, maybe you're feeling totally heartbroken over the state of the world at this moment. Or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about the future for yourself and for our collective human tribe. Whatever is going on in your heart, we're going to let that feeling come up. Lean into it as much as you can. So you're going to open up that space for your feelings. And you're going to use your breath to release them. We honor our feelings. Take a moment to honor all the stories your heart is telling you right now. With each inhale, we send love and honor to the feelings. With each exhale, we release them. You can release them at your mouth. You can release them down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet, give them to the earth. You can release them up and out the top of your head and let those worries rest back in the hands of divine source. Maybe there's some wisdom in your feelings. Maybe there's a message for you in your heart. There might be some gold in all those feelings, a message from your higher self, the deeper truth of your heart that only you can acknowledge yourself right now. And now I want you to send a lot of love to your heart and feelings. Imagine that your hand is full of love and you're actually pressing or sending love to yourself from yourself, to your own heart from you. And feel really deep appreciation for your beautiful heart. Your heart has been so brave to live in these uncertain times. And do the best you can to feel love for yourself. Bring up as much compassion as you can for your own journey and everything that you've done that got you here tonight. You're just using your hand to send love into you from you, love up on yourself. Sometimes it's really hard to feel love for yourself, and that's okay. Just even setting the intention to try to love yourself is a really good start. And let's go with this. Whatever feelings you're having right now are a form of love. It's how you're loving yourself right now, even if they feel heavy. And we're going to add into our heart now, not only love from ourselves, but love, divine love. So we're going to shift into a space where we open up to divine source, whatever that means for you. We all have a very individual relationship with divine source. So open up your heart to be as big as the universe and fill your heart with this love, divine light. Maybe it's your ancestors watching over you. Maybe it's angels and ascended masters. Maybe you have a direct connection to divine source and it's beaming down into your heart. Maybe you're pulling it up from the earth. The earth loves us too. Really breathe it in. I want you to mix like a fire in your heart. That's a mixture of your own love, the earth's love for you, God's love for you, divine love for you. Really breathe it in. Feel this light in your heart now. It's really, really good to connect with the earth. So bring the energy up from your feet, up your spine, and mix it into your heart. So now your heart is filled with this beautiful, your love for you, earth's love for you, divine source love for you. And take it into yourself as deeply as possible. Take it into your cells. On your inhale breath, see how deeply you can lean into that love and receive it for yourself. Bring it into your bones, your blood, your muscles, your cells, down to the DNA, down to the atoms, down to the space between the atoms. And then on your next exhale breath, we're going to begin to shine that love out from us like a light. Let it shine out on the inhale breath. Each inhale, you're going to fill your heart, and each exhale, you're going to shine the light out. Shine it in front of you, all around you. Fill up your whole energy field with this light, this incredible, potent mixture of love, divine love, and your love. And all the love, everything's made out of love. That's what the physicists tell us now. So see if you can tap into that. The chair you're sitting in loves you. The air you're breathing. Everything. It's all love. And each inhale, you're taking it in deeper, and each exhale, now you're going to move it out from beyond your energy field. So move it out beyond the bubble that you live inside and beam it out into the world. Ask your angels, your spirit guides to help you. Call in the ascended masters and archangels to help. And we humbly ask them to sponsor this healing and strengthen this healing. And you're going to begin to breathe that light out into the world. Maybe you start filling your own house, breathing the energy of love, compassion, and peace to your family, to your pets, your plants, your kids, your spouse, who's ever in the house with you, your housemates, to your neighborhood, your community. And there's an endless source of this love. We're pulling this love from the universe. We can't run out. So each inhale, your heart is filled anew. Each exhale, we're making it bigger. Through your town, through your region of the world, your country, and let's make it the whole world. Just remembering that mixture of divine love, earthly love, your love for you, this compassion takes suffering out of the world. When we feel compassion for ourselves and all the other peoples, we're actually removing suffering out of the world. It's quite amazing. It's kind of a transmutation that happens. And now imagine that we're out in the cosmos, we're in the stars, and we're with the angels, and we're looking down on the planet, seeing that our beautiful blue-green planet, like a big ball of blue and green light. And let's beam this love, this compassion, this peace to the whole planet and everyone on it. All the plants and animals, the consciousness of the planet itself, all the humans. Let's send some extra love to anyone who's suffering right now. Anyone who's afraid, anyone who's really facing difficulties. Let's send some extra love to those people who are making decisions, the people in charge, that they may find love and compassion in their own hearts and let peace prevail. Let's allow the energy of this light, this love, this peace, this compassion to go to any who are willing to receive it, to accept it. It's a gift across the whole planet to anyone who wants to receive it. And may the rest of the energy go to the earth itself and all of her creatures, to the water, the plants, the air, our whole interconnected living web of beingness that we are a part of. And just notice how you feel. And you might take some deep breaths now and begin to find your way back out of the cosmos and the angels, back into your own country, find your own region. There's your neighborhood and your house, your home. Come on back, find your body, find the center of you. And as we move into the healing part, which we're going to do now, by the way, that was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that was so incredibly beautiful. You're all amazing. But now is the time for you just to sit back and receive the healing. We're going to keep everyone's mics off, so it'll be nice and quiet. You can turn your camera off. I don't need to see you. And it's your turn to receive, and you can continue to pray. You can just allow yourself to just drift off. You can continue to hold all those beautiful prayers you wrote in the chat. And I will let you know when it's time to come back. I'll bring you back, and then we can talk about what happened. Buddy, take a really deep breath. It's time to come on back. Start breathing again. Start feeling your body. Come back real slow. Any extra energy you have, we're going to just breathe it back down into the earth. All that extra energy goes back down. It's a good idea maybe to wiggle around a little bit, wiggle your fingers and toes, move your head and neck around, feel your heart beating, feel your lungs expanding. Now, sometimes after we receive a healing like this, we need to take extra good care of ourselves. Wow, we moved so much energy in this. Wow, super, super powerful. I'm sort of stunned actually. So maybe if you're feeling extra emotional, you want to journal, you want to send some of that feeling of love back into your heart. It's okay if emotions come up afterwards. That's what healing is all about, right? Better out than in. If you need help, with your emotions, get help. There's healers, therapists. You can always drop me a line and let me know what you need. Make sure you get some extra rest. A little bathtub with some salt in it can help integrate a healing, or tomorrow go out and go for a walk and see how you feel. It was an incredibly interesting healing. I wish I could share with you everything that I experienced. It's a little hard to talk about it all, what exactly happened for me, but it was super powerful to shift the energy inside the human collective around violence, around conflict, around war, um, and hatred, all these kind of energies that were coming up that stand against peace, right? And so there was some light that came into healing the collective for sure. And then I went into more healing for us as individuals too, healing our past lives, some that happened around whatever, wherever we might have been, you know, wounded, and war karma, conflict karma, all of those things that we have experienced as humans. And then through the family, through the lineage, like really working on releasing um, the things that stand in peace inside of our families, our lineage stuff. And then I went through each of the chakras. Um, in each chakra had sort of its own experience as a collective and as individuals to what needed to be released and realigned so that we can kind of achieve a state of peace. It was super beautiful. I could write a really long, maybe I'll write a really long blog about it and let you know what I was experiencing, because it was really amazing. And I'm hoping that you're all feeling better. So how's everyone doing? Good. Hi, Nancy Cantor. Haven't seen you in a dog's age. It's so beautiful to see your face. Miss you. Um, all right. Well, I just thank you so much for being here and sharing this time. Hi, Robin Vogel. I love you so much, honey. Yeah, let me know how you go. I'm going to be doing another healing, a couple of healings in December, one for illumination, and another one that's going to be just for you, extra special price around, it's another gift for you for de-stressing around the holidays, so we can de-stress and enjoy our holidays maybe a little this year. Anyway, stay tuned for that information. Let me know how you go, and thank you so very much for being here with me tonight. I love you all. Keep spreading the love and the peace and the joy, everybody. Thanks.